afternoon, or whatever time of day or night that you're watching YouTube and found this horrible video. Usually I do a little bit of, this is how I did this or whatnot, but I'm going to do a little something different, just to make me feel better about what I have to do now. You may be asking, what in gosh damn nabbit is that? Well, pretty complete car, not for long. The other day, yesterday, realized while driving I don't have third and fifth gear. Just wouldn't go into it. Shut the car off, goes into it. Clutch issue. So I'm like, alright, I got the, adjustable master. Mess with that a little bit. See if we can get it to, kind of bite a little better. Upon doing so, I don't know if you're going to be able to see down here too much, but somewhere under here is, you can kind of see it back there. It's a nice little puddle of fluid. So, slave cylinder gave out, meaning that this car has to get pushed over a little bit, raised up a bit, quite a bit, and that transmission has to come back out. So, that's what I'm doing here. I got the heat going because where I live, it's freezing cold all the time, and it's gonna snow. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start going at this, give you a little glimpse into the life of having a car that just constantly does not want to be on the road. Alright, I got the jack underneath here. I think it's on the axle. I'd be lying if I told you I knew for sure, but we'll find out as soon as it goes up. I'm going to put the dollies on it and slide this over a little bit, just so I have enough room over here to kind of work, get everything pulled out. Hopefully we can get this thing high enough in the air that that big ass T56 can actually lay down and get out. If you ask me what the one thing I hate about this car, it's this transmission. It's not that I don't love the transmission, it's just I hate working on it. Last time it took me 3 hours to get it in. So, let's see how long it takes this time. The rear on the little dollies, I'll tell you what, if you are working in a space like mine where there's not much room at all, you can see this. Those things will save your life every time. I got the heat on, that door's gotta stay closed. I can move this car almost 180. Yeah, probably, maybe, I don't know. Well, we never tried it, but who knows. I'm gonna say it can be done. Either way, push this thing over, let's get this thing in the air, and let's take a look underneath of what we gotta do. All right, we got her up in the air, hopefully high enough to get this transmission out. So we got a bit of room there. It's probably hard to tell in the video, but that's probably close to about 2 feet. Not crazy, but definitely probably be dragging it on the floor. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, now let me show you the fun part. Recently finished all this suspension down here, including subframe connectors and this nice crossbar for the torque arm. Kind of hard to see. Let me get you some light. So as I was saying, see this nice crossbar here, made by UMI. Works great. Got my torque arm off the transmission, works great. However, my design flaw is my exhaust here. This is all welded in, and I got a clamp on each header, then a clamp on top of the axle back there. So there's no real good way of going about getting this exhaust out unless I cut it. So all I'm gonna do is come down here towards this hanger. I'm gonna put a clamp in here so that I can pull this off. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll deal with the fun task of getting to all the transmission bolts. The way I go about this is I leave the bell housing on the engine, pull the trans out of that, then pull the bell housing off of that because, well, there just ain't no room in here. This is one of the tighter transmissions I've ever put in a car. It does work though. Just gotta be patient. So let's get moving. All right, I think I'm ready to go. I'll do some cutting. Let's do one of those quick video things that you see all the professionals doing. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. I got a phone, okay?
Piece of shit car. I got a piece of shit car. That fucking pile of shit. never gets me very far. My car's a big piece of shit. Cause these shocks.
Alright, so battery on the saw needs to be charged, so in the meantime, I'm going to start pulling my center console back apart so I can get the transmission out.
These shocks are fucking shot. Well, my seatbelt's fucking broken. I got to tie it in a knot.
It's a piece of shit.
I can't see through the windshield, cause he's got a big fucking crack. And the interior smells real bad, cause my friend puked in the back.
It's a piece of shit. Piece of shit car.
Piece of shit car.
You got a piece of shit car.
It sucks royal dick.
That fucking pile of shit.
100%
Never
crap.
gets seen very far.
Oh, fuck you, car. It's got no CD player. It only got the 8-track. Whoever designed my car can lick my sweaty nutsack.
They can bite his ass too.
And I got no fucking brakes. I'm always way out of control. 11 times a day I hear, hey, watch it, asshole.
You fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit car.
I got a piece of
You
shit
got
car.
a piece of shit car.
Diesel gas sucks my
That
ass.
fucking pile of shit.
That pile
Never
of
gets
metal
seen
shit.
very far.
Oh, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I...
Alright. Center console's out. Looks like it did most of its life now for the past couple years. So, back in its natural habitat. Go ahead and pull this shifter off. Off. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. It's got me all flustered. So, there's that nice fluid I was talking about, and where it was coming from is right here. You know, where your bell housing hits the oil pan. So, yeah, worst place for any problem to come from. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start taking care of all these lines and stuff down here. All these little connectors and stuff I got nicely tied up and out of the way for this car to be back on the road. Good news, guess a good scenario is the fact that it's now November, and up here in the northern states, you really don't get your car out till like end of May, June. So I got a couple months, you know. Never mind all the other things I had to still do. Nothing like moving back in time. So, all right, let's see what else we can get done.
What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do to get stuck with you? You're too wide for drive-through, and you smell like tissue. But I...
All right. So every light I have is apparently dead. Apparently I didn't need a reason to charge them because I didn't have any jobs on my to-do list that I needed really a lot of lighting. Like being underneath the car that was nicely on the ground and done. Even though it did have to come back up in the air, but the only reason is these lovely wheels here have to get sent back out for powder coat because they're cracked again. So it looks fine though, kind of gives it character. So now I gotta plug all my chargers in. I gotta find the chargers for my plugs and all that fun stuff. There it is. And then get back underneath this thing. I ran out to the old storage unit, aka the parents' property. Picked up some dollies and my little wood jig here, like I mentioned. So that's just my little invention. You can copy that. It's not patented. It's all yours. So you can have it. Found probably the best design in the world either, though. So, I mean, everything can be improved, right? Anyways, still didn't get any further. So, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this at least to the point where I can get it out. Maybe take out some bolts. Maybe get a jet under there. Maybe leave it like that for the next 5 months, but who knows? Alright, let's get back to it. Alright. Got the light all charged up now. We're just gonna throw. That's just extra pieces. You don't need that. So we're just gonna throw that underneath there so I can see what I'm doing. And then we're gonna cut some stuff. So let's get to it. Now, I'm no expert. However, never said I was a smart person either. If you're gonna use something to cut anything off, the key part of that would be the battery. That works a little better now. Let's try that again.
And you smell like tissue, but I'm too broke to buy something new.
See, I got a little issue there now, but just put that in the vise and bend that back out. We don't need any more anyways. So let's go ahead and pull this exhaust out, eh?
Buy something new. Oh, fuck me.
Alright. Now, I have my own Y pipe here. New cut here, a little clamp or section 2, and get that back in later whenever this is done. However, I'm running out of storage on my phone here, so I'm going to do this in a couple part series, mostly because I don't want to do it all in one night either, and it gives me an excuse to go drink some bourbon. So I'm going to go do that. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next time.
Piece of shit car.
Piece of shit.